Hi, my name is Emma Johnson, and today I'm going to show you how to make DIY slime at home. So the first things you'll need is you'll need glue. You'll need just some type of like school glue. I highly recommend using Elmer's glue. It is typically used when making slime at home. You can use clear glue, but I recommend using just regular glue because it's cheaper, but they both work the same, whatever you would like to use. The next things you're going to need is you're going to need a bowl of some sorts and a spoon. These are optional. A lot of people like to just mix it with their fingers or just use whatever. I'm using a bowl and a spoon today to try and prevent making any messes, and that's why I suggest using them, but it's totally optional. The next thing you're going to need is some sort of shaving cream. You can use gel shaving cream, but I like to use just regular shaving cream. It's totally up to you. Shaving cream is technically optional in making slime. It makes it fluffier and it makes it more soft. So I like to use it, and that's why I'm going to be using it in this demonstration. The next thing you're going to need is some sort of activator. Now, you have a few options when picking an activator for your slime. You can use borax, which is the most popular, but it's very toxic, so you want to be very careful when using borax. I would not recommend it. I don't like to use borax just because it can be dangerous and you need to be really cautious when using it. The next thing you can use, which is what we're going to be using today, is contact solution. I have my contact solution. You can use any type of contact solution. You can buy it at the store. The next thing you can use is laundry detergent, which I use that as well sometimes. Now, it does add a sort of color to your slime if you're using a colored detergent like Tide or any of the other colored detergents, but detergent does work very well. And then the next thing you're going to need is some sort of food coloring. This is also optional. It's just up to you if you want to add some color to your slime. Today, I'm going to be using neon pink food coloring for my slime. So a little bit of background is in 1976, two scientists mixed guar gum and sodium borate to create the first version of what we know as slime. Slime became really popular with younger kids and young teens, and the reason we can make slime at home today is because Elmer's glue contains polyvinyl alcohol, and that was used back then to make slime, but now it's obviously a lot more accessible in just your regular Elmer's glue. Slime really took off to become a trend during the years of 2016 and 2017. I remember that in middle school. I was in middle school. A lot of people would make slime at home. They would, trade it at school. They would, it was a really big trend, and I used to make slime a lot when I was a little kid, and it's still a trend today, but that's when it all originally started. So let's make some slime. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to pour a regular sized bottle of Elmer's glue into your bowl. Now, this may take a second because we want to get as much glue as we can because it's our base. So let's try to get all of that out. We're about there. Okay. So continuing with step one, we're going to take our food coloring and just put a couple drops in there and be very careful with it. We are just going to put like 1, 2, maybe like 3 drops. And then step 2 is we're going to add our shaving cream. Now, when you add the shaving cream, it's really just eyeballed. I really don't measure it. It's just kind of up to you. Like, the smoother you want it to be, the more you add. And you just add some of that into the bowl. You can just add as much as you want, and then you're gonna stir it all up. It's gonna look a little interesting at first, like this is what we have going on right now. The color's not mixed in yet, so that's why it's if it's not colored enough to how you like it, you can add more. You can mix colors, it's totally up to you. I might add a little bit more pink just so I have a little bit more color to work with here. Let's add a little bit more pink just so the color pops out a little bit more. And we're just going to make sure everything is completely mixed up and stirred in, because our next step is going to be adding our activator, and that is the most important step. Okay, so now that we've gotten everything is completely mixed up, this is what it kind of looks like. It's nice and very like soft and creamy. Okay. So now we are going to add our activator. This is also just eyeballed. There's not a certain amount that you need. It's just kind of based off of how much slime you're making. But you're just going to pour it in and then kind of stir it together, and your slime will kind of start to form. I really like to just add it as I go. See, it's already starting to kind of take a little bit of form. I'm going to add some more. You just kind of squeeze it in there. And there you go. It's still a little bit sticky, but we're going to add some more. You are definitely going to have to mix it up for a few minutes and kind of just knead it with your hands. And you need to keep adding activator as you go so it doesn't keep getting sticky. Mine's still a little sticky, but this is the final product. Is this pink slime. So why make slime at home? It can be a very fun and relaxing activity. It definitely teaches you a little bit of science, mixing everything all together. And it actually improves motor skills in little kids and young teens. And it can definitely be a really nice bonding activity for friends and family. And overall, it can just be really fun to do.